Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is me, Miss Aisha Manzoor, and you all are watching my channel Chemistry Solutions. So today in this lesson, we are going to learn about the rate of reaction. So in order to learn about the rate of reaction, let me show you the part of the syllabus where rate of reaction is what we have to do. You In the rate of reaction, you should be able to describe the practical methods for investigating the rate of a reaction, including the change in mass of a reactant or a product and the formation of a gas. Interpret data, including graphs from rate of reaction experiments. Along with this, the energy changes, exothermic, endothermic reactions can also be included along with this topic. So now we are moving towards our rate of reaction. So this is the experiment set where decrease in mass is going on. So cotton wool is there, so the no more product or reactant can splash out. So it can use to absorb gas as well. So escape the gas as well. So that's why we are using this one is basically um, show the decrease in mass after the reaction. After recording the decrease in mass at regular time intervals, we will come to know about the rate of reaction and graph which will be formed with decrease in mass along with time decrease in mass. And you have to write the unit as well, time or in second. Time will be in second. So this kind of graph will be there. If we can see the graph for the collection of gas, this is a very good diagram as well. All the diagrams and past paper questions I have taken, you have to remember, you have to draw these kind of diagrams as well, because they can ask draw the label diagram to explain the rate of reaction or explain the planning question which they are going to give you people. This one is the gas syringe and the conical flask, and this one is the test tube. So simple, a sample tube containing copper to carbonate and dilute sulfuric acid is there. The purpose is to place calcium carbonate in this. In this, no more gas will escape if you are putting from the upward side, if you are not going to hold the test tube like this. So the measurements and the records can be little bit vary. So that's why for more accurate results and collection of more accurately the volume of gas, this method is very good enough to produce. The hydrogen gas will produce when, no, carbon dioxide gas will produce because carbonate is there. So here carbon dioxide gas will be prepared in this reaction. So this carbon dioxide gas will be collected in gas syringe. So in rate of reaction, always include word collision between particles. Whenever rate increases, collision between particle increases. Exam style question is, why should the solid be crushed? It increases the surface area for a faster rate of reaction. In observations of gases, write fizzing or effervescence. So these are the more acceptable words which you people have to use. So reaction rate graphs, concentration of reactant if decreases, then in that case this kind of graph will be there against time second. If you are going to take mole per decimeter cube, the concentration of product, then graph will be like this. So time per second, time in second unit will be given to the graph. So in the exam they can ask you a question that draw a tangent to find the rate of reaction. So you people can draw the rate of reaction. So change in product mass over time, the way to calculate change in product, here is the change in time. You will measure the change in time, you will measure the change in mass, and then gradient of tangent will be calculated. Change in product and change in time divided by change in time, you will find the gradient of tangent here. Another experiment which is shown in your past paper along with this setup. So dilute hydrochloric acid along with calcium carbonate, you can see gas syringes there. Here, that the previous one is more accurately, but here in this little bit, gas can be scraped while you are removing it and pouring some acid in the calcium carbonate. Ammonia gas is extremely soluble in water. Oxygen and carbon dioxide gases are slightly soluble. So here are some more methods to measure the gas volume. Rubber delivery tube is there, bung boiling tube is there. So here instead of gas syringe they have used inverted measuring cylinder that is graduated with 100 centimeter cube. So this was a question taken from the past paper. This was a hint given in the exam. Volume of gas per centimeter cube of acid can be calculated by volume of gas collected in centimeter cube and volume of gases in centimeter cube. So this was the part given. Rate of reaction can be calculated by volume of gas collected per unit time, means per time taken to collect the gas. You have to measure the rate of reaction like this. So this one is also more appropriate method to find to react this magnesium with the acid. As you will move the glass divider, reaction will start. You will use the stopwatch. So at regular time interval, you will check that how much gas is produced. This one is the again calcium carbonate, putting it in the conical flask. This cotton wool is loosely fitting cotton wool plug, basically not splashing out the particles out of this flask, so that's why we are going to use this cotton. Gas can easily escape through it can be moved on like on in this. So if we are talking about the energy changes and we are check the purity of the substance through boiling point, then we will use this boiling tube. Liquid is present in this boiling tube. Thermometer is placed in the boiling tube. Test tube is there. Water is there. Spirit burner is there, and liquid alcohol is present in the spirit burner. What happens to the particles when they get heated? The particles gain energy, move faster, and their kinetic energy increases. Therefore, there will be more collisions and rate of reaction increases and successive collision increases. Now, the point, this one is the apparatus used to check the boiling point of the substances. So if you will get, you have to separate what basically boiling point is. The liquid when start first what one first vapor will form, then exact that time, that exact that temperature you will find, record the temperature and you will tell the boiling point. So why is it dangerous to heat alcohol directly? Fire will produce if alcohol is touched with lighted splint. Therefore, a water bath should be used when heating it, or electrical heater should be used. So before I will move ahead, I would like to explain one thing. So this in with this question, three types of alcohols were there. So that alcohols will separated. What you have to do with three types of alcohols, we have to differentiate between these three alcohols by using this apparatus. So one by one we will take the three liquids and we will tally those alcohols with the respective boiling point. If there were the three alcohols, for example, I do not remember the name, for example, ethanol, propanol and butanol. How we will find out which one is ethanol, propanol and butanol? First we will note down its boiling point, then we will start boiling. If the substance matches with their respective boiling point, then we will identify which substance is present over there. So this is the way through which you all will learn very well. So I hope so that everyone is going to learn it very well. But remember one thing, whenever you use an apparatus that is used to check the heat loss or heat in, for that case you all use polystyrene cup, or if a beaker should be used as an insul. How can you make an insulator to the beaker? You will cover it with polystyrene material, so that's why you are going to make it insulator. So polystyrene cup is good insulator because it prevents heat loss. So this is end of this lesson. I hope so that you all have learned it very well. So consistency is the key of success. Signing off, Miss Aisha Manzoor.